Hi everybody, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Astrology Baseball on MLB The Show 24. We're in the Division Series round of this simulated playoff tournament. We started with 12 teams, one for each sign of the zodiac, and now we're in the final 8. Today's matchup is in the Negative League. We have the Cancer Crabs from the Water Division and the Taurus Bulls from the Earth Division. Taurus somehow got a first-round bye, while Cancer had to battle past their fellow water sign Pisces in the wildcard round. The starter for Taurus is Logan Gilbert, one of 3 aces on the Seattle Mariners, but the lone ace caliber arm on the Taurus staff, or at least the only one who was healthy throughout 2024. Gilbert throws a 1-2-3 first, culminating in this strikeout of real-life MVP Shohei Ohtani. On the mound for Cancer, it's Bailey Ober, the very tall starter for the Minnesota Twins. He's number 4 in the Cancer rotation since they played 3 games against Pisces in the previous round. And Ober in trouble right away as he gives up a leadoff single to Victor Robles. He was a real-life teammate of Gilbert on the Mariners last year in a resurgent season. And the next batter, Brenton Doyle, he hits one deep into right field. Wilyer Abreu back, and it's gone. Taurus has a 2-run lead just 2 batters into this game. Doyle won a Gold Glove award in his rookie 2023 season for the Rockies, but his bat just exploded in 2024, making him an all-around star. And a terrible start for the Cancer Crabs in this division series. Cancer trying to come back, though. In the third, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe with 2 outs hits one deep to center field, over the wall in front of Aaron Judge, and the Taurus lead is now down to 1. Lowe was traded this offseason from the Rangers to the Nationals, and then Texas replaced him with another Cancer first baseman in Josh Naylor, who came over in a trade from the Guardians. Both pitchers would settle down after that. Here's Logan Gilbert striking out Gunnar Henderson in the 4th. And Bailey Ober getting the big man Aaron Judge to end the 5th inning. But Gilbert would only last 5 innings, despite giving up just that 1 run on 4 hits. It's Brewers lefty Brian Hudson, a rookie in 2024, to face Ohtani to start the 6th. And how'd that work out for you? Shohei destroys one deep to right field. That one hung up there for a while, a majestic shot to tie the game. And this gives us a good chance to look at the park I picked for Taurus. It's called Mountain Valley. I just thought Taurus, green, forest. I don't know how nature-themed Taurus people really are, but it seemed to fit. And then the next batter, Tyler O'Neill, he hits one high in the air to right. That's Tommy Edman out there, and he'll watch it fly. Back-to-back home runs, Cancer now has the lead. Brian Hudson had a nice little 2024 season, but he's given up homers to the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Remember, Tyler O'Neill is only in the lineup because of an injury to Yordan Alvarez that occurred in Game 1 of the wildcard series. It was an undisclosed injury, so I'm not sure if he'll be back in this series. But who needs him if his replacement can hit like this? It's 3-2 Crabs. Hudson would strike out Gunnar Henderson to bring up Eugenio Suarez. And Gino takes the full count pitch also to right field, although it's an opposite field shot for the righty. He puts the chicken hats on, whoop, as he rounds the bases. 3 homers allowed by Brian Hudson here in the 6th inning, and Cancer really exposing the Taurus bullpen, which is by far the weakest part of the side. Well, maybe not by far. The rotation is pretty bad too. Either way, that's it for Hudson. We've got Giovanni Moran in now, who didn't pitch much in real life 2024. He would get 1 out to bring up Cody Bellinger, and he smacks one to right center. That one's not going to get out of here. Judge cuts it off, throws it in, and Cody's going for 2. That's not going to work out. Shortstop Corey Seager applies the tag, and Taurus finally gets out of this nightmare 6th inning. It's 4-2. Bailey Ober also out after just 5 innings. It's rookie Landon Knack, who was a starter for the Dodgers last year. He gets Corey Seager for the first out of the bottom of the 6th. Next batter, Wilson Contreras. He goes down swinging. Contreras reportedly moving off catcher next year, but that's fine since Taurus still has Salvador Perez. And now here's Matt Chapman. The defensive whiz swings and misses, Landon Knack strikes out the side out of the bullpen, and that's how you deliver a shutdown inning after your team takes the lead. In the 7th, Shohei Ohtani up with a runner on, and he takes Matt Brash deep, his 2nd home run of the game. Cancer has 2 more insurance runs, 6-2 now, and that would be the final score. Cancer lefty Brooks Raley gets Jose Altuve to ground out, the only batter he would face. Landon Knack had a nice piggyback long relief appearance. Bailey Ober got the 5-and-dive win. Logan Gilbert left the game with the lead, but Brian Hudson could not hold on. Cancer wins a come-from-behind victory in Game 1. Game 2 from Mountain Valley. Cancer shocked the Bulls last night, and now they have their ace on the mound. Shohei Ohtani will lead the Crabs against Shane McClanahan, another pitcher who missed all of 2024 due to Tommy John surgery, but neither pitcher was injured in this simulated season. And McClanahan starts things off strong, striking out Trey Turner. That's the 2nd time in 2 Division Series games that he's gone down on strikes to start the 1st inning, and it's a 1-2-3 first. Shohei Ohtani, though, follows suit, getting Victor Robles to wave and miss on that breaking ball, each pitcher starting out the game with a K. Ohtani would follow that up with another K, bringing up the 3rd batter of the inning, and Aaron Judge hits a bomb. The ball has been flying out of the park to right field in this series. Of course, Judge has such prodigious power that he could hit one to any field of any ballpark in the game, real or created. The real-life American League MVP homers off the real-life National League MVP, and it's 1-0 Taurus. Leading off the 2nd, it's Yordan Alvarez. I guess he is healthy enough to take the field. He grounds out here, though, to first baseman Brandon Belt, which brings up Tyler O'Neill. I guess they're both in the lineup against lefties. And it's a good thing, too, because O'Neill launches a homer. This one to left field. What's up with that? A line drive shot that gets out of here in a hurry, and Cancer has once again clawed back from an early Taurus lead. Ohtani in the 2nd would strike out Jose Altuve, and then get the next batter, Brandon Belt, to end the inning, which means that every out recorded by Shohei so far in this game has been via the strikeout. In the next inning, here's Trey Turner, and he pulls one deep into the right center field gap. That one is carrying. That one is out of here. It's now 2-1 Cancer, and all 3 runs have scored on solo homers. As part of a platoon, Turner moves to shortstop against lefty starters, allowing Brandon Lau to start at second base. No relationship to Nathaniel Lowe at first base, although their names are spelled the same. In the 3rd inning, it's Dairon Blanco, for some reason, but he lines out to Tyler O'Neill, the first Taurus batter to make contact and record an out. In the 4th, here's Brandon Lau, and he blasts one into right center. That's a booming line drive that will hit off the wall. That's why you have a lefty masher in the lineup. Not sure if I would have had the balls to sub out Gunnar Henderson, but I guess the game knows what it's doing. And then the next batter, Eugenio Suarez, grounds one up the middle to drive home an insurance run for Cancer. This is another strange roster decision. I still don't know why Manny Machado is riding the bench here, but it seems to be working out for the Crabs. In the top of the 5th, we have reliever Emilio Pagan in from McClanahan, so these Taurus starters not getting very deep into games. Pagan would get 2 outs in the inning, but then he would run into Shohei Ohtani. Another solo shot, this one his 2nd of the game, his 5th in the postseason, and we're not even through 5 games. This one not a majestic moonshot, more like he wrapped a line drive around the foul pole, but the Crabs will take it. It's now 4-1. Cancer would add another run on yet another Tyler O'Neill homer, so if you're keeping track, that's 2 Cancer Crabs who have multi-homer games here in Game 2. Meanwhile, Ohtani in the 6th, getting revenge on Dairon Blanco. That's his 10th strikeout of the game. This guy is an absolute beast. Taurus would threaten in the 7th. Ohtani out, lefty Sam Hentges in, and he would walk Brandon Belt with the bases loaded to make it 5-2. Cancer would bring in Brooks Raley to face the next batter, Dairon Blanco again, and the little-used Royals outfielder comes through, dumping one in front of Yordan Alvarez. 2 runs will score on the play, but Brandon Belt going for 3. He's cut down to end the inning. But Taurus right back in it, It's now 5-4 despite just 3 hits in the game for the Bulls. Taurus would bring in Brian Hudson. They're hoping he has a short memory after giving up the lead last night. He would allow a single to Tyler O'Neill, but then would induce a weak ground ball from Cody Bellinger. Seager with the no-look flip, out at second. They could not turn the double play, but this was some nifty defense from Bellinger's former teammate on the Dodgers. Next batter, though, Brandon Lau. He grounds one to first, 3-6-3, and that's the DP they were looking for heading into the 8th. Speaking of the Dodgers, Blake Trinan looking for the hold here. And he will get the job done, striking out the side, ending with that picture-perfect backwards K of Aaron Judge on the cutter. Taurus closer Jordan Romano in to try to keep it close in the 9th. He does so, inducing a pop-out to Trey Turner, and it will be the middle of the Taurus order to try and tie it against Tanner Scott, the Cancer closer. Scott would get 2 outs, and now faces Matt Chapman, and that's the ball game. Chappie goes down swinging. The Crabs are able to hold off the Bulls, just barely though, as Taurus's comeback effort was thwarted not a moment too soon. And just like the first positive league division series between Libra and Sagittarius, the away team took 2 in a row, and Cancer is heading back home, needing just one more win to advance to the negative league championship series. Game 3 from the Dino Sanctuary. Yes, that's right, I gave Cancer the coolest park because I am in fact a Cancer. Here's Nico Horner, the leadoff batter for Taurus, switching up the lineup because it's lefty Justin Steele on the mound for Cancer. It's interesting, Tanner Houck started Game 2 behind Ohtani in the wildcard round, but the Crabs are switching stuff up too. And Steele pitches a scoreless first inning, catching Corey Seager looking, stranding Aaron Judge on second after he hit a 2-out double. And that's going to bring Trevor Williams up to the mound. Williams had a real strong start to the season for the Nationals, then got injured, and was just recently re-signed by Washington as a free agent. He would give up a leadoff base hit to Trey Turner, but then get out of the first unscathed. In fact, neither pitcher would be scathed until the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Nathaniel Lowe, swatting a high fly ball into straightaway center field. That one is drifting. It's near the Triceratops, my favorite dinosaur, and it's gone. Lowe hit a home run in Game 1, and he comes charging back here to give Cancer the lead in a potential elimination game. In the 4th, it's Gunnar Henderson against Williams, and he pulls a fly ball into right center. It's over the wall. Good thing Henderson is back in the lineup against the righty pitcher because he has a tremendous skill set. I mean, he was one of the top 10 batters in the game in 2024, based on fantasy points. It seems ludicrous to sit him against lefties. But the video game's player ratings rule all, I suppose. With 2 outs now, here's Yordan Alvarez, the number 8 hitter? Not sure what's going on there. I think when he got injured, it messed up the lineup construction because he used to bat cleanup. And there's Matt Chapman making a brilliant diving stop, then the throw across the diamond in time. Not sure if he would have gotten anyone but the lumbering Alvarez in that situation, but still a tremendous web gem play by the Platinum Glove third baseman. Here's Jose Altuve to lead off the 6th. He dumps a base hit into center field in front of... Is that Yordan Alvarez playing center? Okay, there is something seriously wrong here. That should never happen. What happened to Cody Bellinger? And the next batter, Aaron Judge, he's going to lace a double to score Altuve. It's 2-1. I'm not saying a better center fielder would have caught that, but there's no excuse for having Alvarez out there over basically anyone else on the roster. Tyler O'Neill, Wilyer Abreu. I mean, this decision could lose Cancer some games. I'm shocked. And that base hit would chase Justin Steele from the game. It's Landon Knack, who pitched 3 innings of relief in Game 1. He would allow Judge to get to 3rd on a productive Corey Seager groundout. Now it's Tommy Edman in a position of power versus the lefty starter. And Edman hits a fly ball to right. That should be deep enough to score the run. The 2024 World Series MVP comes through, and it's a tie game. In the bottom of the inning, it's Eugenio Suarez up against Emilio Pagan with a runner on. And Gino hits another one deep. This one way out to left field. It's a 2-run homer that unties the game. It's now 4-2. The ankylosaurs out there are unfazed by the flying spherical object, Cancer once again pounces on that Taurus bullpen, and they take the lead right back. Cancer would pick up an insurance run in the 8th, courtesy once again of Gino Suarez, hitting a ground ball up the middle to score Shohei Ohtani from second after a stolen base. And once again, it's Tanner Scott to try to close it out. He gives up a leadoff single to Wilson Contreras, bringing the tying run to the on-deck circle, I guess. Brandon Belt here trying to bring Contreras home. He grounds one up the middle. Contreras knows that's Alvarez out there in center and rounds second, heading for third. The throw from Yordan, it's in time. Down by 3, an aggressive play from Contreras. I mean, I understand given Yordan's iron glove out there, but in an elimination game, questionable choices. Now there are 2 outs for Nico Horner, a lefty masher. But you can't mash with the bat on your shoulders. Horner goes down looking, Tanner Scott gets the save, and the Cancer Crabs get one step closer to the negative league pennant. In an exact repeat of the Libra-Sagittarius series, it's a 3-game sweep. Cancer able to secure the win at their home park. We had offensive outbursts from Shohei Ohtani, Tyler O'Neill, and Eugenio Suarez. I'm really hoping that the decision to put Yordan Alvarez in center field against righties doesn't come back to bite them, but what can you do? I'm not going to set the lineup manually for all of these games. I really think that the CPU AI got messed up when Alvarez was out with an injury, so that when he was eligible to come back, they didn't know what to do with him. I mean, your former cleanup hitter batting 8th, and a guy who got injured running for a ball in left field is now your center fielder? Okay, enough about this. We'll just have to see what happens in the next round. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out the links in the description, including my blog, astrologybaseball.com, and I will see you all next time.